Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play the Langrisser. Now then, we need to set up our forces for this level. We notice pikemen, we notice grenadiers, we notice irritating people in faraway places we cannot reach. These are high walls, so flyers can't just make their way straight over. We're going to have to be a little bit cautious on this one. Anyway, I have Airwind selected, so let's dump him front left this time. Bit of a change from front centre for him, I'm sure he's grateful. I'm going to load him up with bandits, because bandits is really the best thing I have to deal with the enemy's phalanx. Hain is going to stick with the ballistas because he can't get anything better. Not that ballistas are bad in any way. We'll dump him over there. He's got those speed boots, so he'll be able to catch up no problem. Now Cherie is also going to be going with the bandits to counter the flanks on the other side of the level. That group there, with the commander swordsman at the helm, leading his troops into battle. He's obviously going for the angels, because angels are superb in every single way, and shoved relatively close to the back, and not right at the back. I have something else in mind for that, you shall see. Sneaky play coming up on my part. I'm gonna go with the Nixies because I don't think we need any more ballistas, and they're quite a tough unit, quite defensive, so they'll do absolutely fine. Ooh, left or right, where to shove him, on the right, there you go. And Aaron is going to stick with his phalanx since he's the only one who can get them and the rest of his units are complete trash. And I'm going to put him right at the back. What on earth am I doing that? What a crazy move, all shall become clear. Yes, I remember something about this level, look at me go. Now Scots, what else can you get? Fairies. Dragoons it is. He's going to be getting the Dragoons to take down the enemy's Grenadiers there. That's all he's going to do, because this entire level is indoors, which means once those units are dead, he's kind of screwed and can't do anything because he can't move anywhere. Now Liana is going to go for Elves. The Crusaders are nice, but I'm only really going to get the Crusaders against monsters where they actually do good damage. I mean, the High Elves work as beat shields as good as anything else does. Let's go check out the shop. Maybe we should sell some of those thousands of Warhammers we've collected. No reason not to, they're worth 90p a piece. We'll soon be rich. Look at us go. Oh, and then we'll keep one. Why not? Should have a lot of armour in stock, a lot of cloaks, a couple of necklaces. Let's just check everybody's got the best stuff they can have. We don't need any of that, or any of that, so we look pretty good. And if I recall, Leicester can't actually equip Plate Mail, which means everybody's got the best stuff they can have anyway. So we shall saute into combat, but at least we checked, which is a lot better than the last couple of levels where I blindly go into combat without looking at the item screen at all, and I forget the Langrisser, which is quite shameful. But this time we've got it, since I have it. I mean, we had it last time, but not the first time I tried the last mission. Good grief. So here is His Majesty Bernhard the Kaiser talking to his chair there. What an odd chap. But he does seem to have a friend over on the left hand side called Berzer. Yes, we've got the Berzer, why not? Let's quiet you all. So we don't know anything about Berzer. Hopefully this will all be explained to us. I don't think he's supposed to be here yet in the chat. But all shall be explained, I'm guessing. Egbert's in here because he's like number 2 of the army, I suppose, the Imperial Kingdom. He did found it alongside Bernhard, so kudos to him. But here we are, making our entrance, bursting through the front door and charging halfway up this completely enormous red carpet. Bernhard must be a very vain man indeed. But we're charging straight through this thing with an army of several hundred men inside one castle's throne room. Alright, why not? Seriously, this throne room was like bigger than the town we started in. You know, whatever. Oh, he's getting cocky. He thinks we've brought him the sword. No idea that we're going to be slaughtering him with it. Always smug, but then he's a villain. He's obviously going to be a bit smug and a bit oversure of his own abilities. But he's got dragoons to guard him. Okay, so no explanation as to who Berzer is at all. Fine, why not? I presume the game would explain it maybe in a few turns, maybe when I get near him. I don't know what a Dark Master is, I'm assuming it's more of a mage class. We've got to take down those ninjas. Evil things. But let's get this fight underway. Now, Scott's problem is his movement indoors. Look at that. It's gimped to no end. He's going to have to do his best. I will let Hayne assist. There's no reason not to. He does have Blast. Now look at the MP cost on Blast. Also look at the range on Blast. Blast is essentially the sexy beam. Now if anyone was going to get the sexy beam, it was going to be Hayne, wasn't it? Yes, of course it was. Go on, Hayne. Can hit anything with that spell. Not enough to make it worth doing. Alright, well, it's into that plan. Liana, can you summon me something? Like a white dragon at 20 MP. Expensive, but it's 15 for Freya, 10 for Valkyrie. It's kind of in line with other summoning costs. It's a cost we're willing to spend. Let's have a look at what the white dragon can do. You may have caught a glimpse of its stats, but if you didn't, we'll go over them a little more now. 40 attack, 30 defense. Inside Liana's influence, that's 49 attack, 43 defense. That thing could just about solo Leon. It also has magic, Fireball and Blizzard. Fireball always handy for those long range 1 points of damage. Blizzard, as we sim from Hayne, if you're in the thick of it, can actually do some pretty good damage. Unfortunately, it can't move. That's its downside, but there we go. I do love this unit. Maybe I should have summoned it when Liana was a bit closer to the action, but it can still toss in a Fireball, and look at it go. Does look rather impressive. I don't think it flies, even though it is a dragon. I think it just waddles on the floor. We shall see. I'll try and charge it over a wall at some point. Damage not impressive, but then Liana is level 3. As soon as she hits level 5, that'll probably go up. Maybe again when she hits sort of level 8 territory. I changed my mind. You can give us a Fireball, Hayne. Why not? He could cast Attack 2, that would be handy, but Scott's Dragoons should be able to take the Grenadiers in one hit anyway. Remember, we're not just attacking him with normal horsemen now, these are advanced horsemen. And they're proving ever the magician that he does more damage than the dragon does with his spell. That's very nice. Bit of a show-off, but very nice. Let's see how much damage we can inflict. Can you guys even reach? You can! Joy of joys. So the biggest threat in this level has to be the 3 magicians which are positioned on the outskirts of the map. If you're wondering why Dragoons are taking damage from these units they're so strong against, it's because of Scott's bonuses, plus 3 defense, because he's not a defensive chap at all. In fact, he's all around terrible as far as stats go, but there we go, that's Scott for you. Scott will forever be that man who's just sort of at a type advantage against some people, and that's why we have him. Unlike Cherie, who has incredible attack and low defense, but she's amazing all around because her attack is just ridiculously high. Unlike Scott, whose is moderately high, 34. She's sporting 44. You see the difference there. I do believe I didn't equip Scott with anything. All of my boasting about how I looked at the inventory screen, I didn't give him anything. Look at me go. Kudos to you if you spotted that. Shame on you if you didn't spot it and claim you did. But still, this is pretty much Scott's job. It's this little catchment of men and then he's done. It's not really glory, Scott. There we go, someone's got to do it. The first 3 units that are in our way aren't really a problem. And as I said before, it's those magicians. They have ballistas to back them up. They're irritating, but if I send the right units forward, we'll be okay against those. Let's not kill that chap just yet. But they're all magicians, and you know what magicians have? Yes, they have spells, of course they do. I am a little concerned about these magician spells. I'm actually going to do a little bit of space counting. First one there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as we don't go past that kind of diamond place. Be alright. No one has a clue what I mean when I say diamond place. I was imagining a kind of attack diamond in the same way as an influence diamond, but I did it in my head so you didn't see it, even though I referenced it. What a fool I am. And the only thing the bandits are going to have problems with are the elves, because the elves get a good few shots in before the bandits reach them. That's not too bad a result. Next to the bandits will finish the job there. So this should be a very routine mop-up for these. We'll probably lose 2 bandits in the process. Oh no, just the 1. Very good, very good. Now the diamond I envisage is sort of... well, it's there, there. Which means I can attack these two, but not anything beyond. Not this turn, anyway. As soon as I try to attack beyond that, I'm going to be shot at by ballistas, but that's a, you know, a price I'll have to pay. I have to do it at some point. Bandits still proving they are ever useful against phalanx. Would be nice to have grenadiers, because grenadiers would kill them without taking any casualties themselves, but these guys will get the job done, so credit to them. Going to be much the same situation over on the left-hand side, where Erwin's going to be doing the same. But if you recall, Cherie and Erwin are both very close to their level up. Well, class changes, not levels up. 9, and were you also 9? Yes, you were. So expect some class changes coming up very shortly. It'll be very nice, those are. I can put one there without being in danger of attack, but I can't put someone there. So I shall just leave you there. So nice kind of wall off I seem to have created there without planning that out at all. Same thing on this side, ballista can stand there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, exactly the same. Only this time I can't attack the archers, because the archers are on the safe side. Cunning plans they have. So it's all going to come down to what spells these magicians have. Now, if the magicians are wielding, I don't know, say, Fireball, then maybe we'll take up to 4 damage. I don't think they can hit everyone with a spell. They might get hit by 2 casters at once, so 4 damage. That's bearable. If they're all wielding slightly higher magic, like Blizzard, then it can take about 6 damage, and that's really going to hurt us. So it all comes down to what spells these people are sporting. He's hoping it's nothing too impressive. We will likely lose a few bandits, but then that's their job. They kill their enemies and they die horribly, we're used to that. Always a sacrificial troop of bandits, great attack, but no defense whatsoever. As I said before, these are high walls, so I can't just fly Keith straight up there and obliterate that person. It's a shame. We'll have to go up the stairs. Well, that's pretty much going to do it for this turn. Liana can't move, so I don't see the point in moving her archers up, because she moves at the same speed as them anyway. I will move Hayne's ballistas up a little bit, because Hayne can always catch them up, because he's incredibly fast. And then the only other thing we need to do is look at Aaron briefly. I'm not going to do anything with him, except maybe move some of his units around, but there we go. Oh, I forgot you, Lester. You must be very sad. Now, Lester's going to struggle to move this whole game. I could have given him more agile units. I could have given him... I think he can get troopers. If not, he can certainly get archers. And you might be thinking, oh, why didn't you do that then? You'll be able to actually get around the place. Well, no, because Lester's still going to be incredibly slow, and I don't want to move units out of their influence range, because that would be suicide. So, slow units to go with a slow general. That's kind of what we're stuck with there. Oh, ballistas can actually move quite far. Wasn't aware of this. I will have to move Hayne and Liana up, otherwise they're going to be out of spell casting and healing range. And yes, my amazing plan down here is to do the following. You go there. That was not where I wanted you. Oh, damn it. This is going to be some bizarre defense I'm going for now. Yes, look at that. What a brilliant defensive move that was. I think I wanted him there and someone else in the middle. But whatever, I'm expecting a rear attack. Ooh, spoilers, spoilers. But this is going to do it for a video. Yeah, but hey, you know, first round and we got some combat in. We really dented some units. Beats those just moving forwards turns, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does. Hopefully you'll join me next time we shall continue with this scenario. I shall see you then.